Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you my reaction to Erased Episode 7, titled Out of Control. After getting caught by the police, Satoru has only one wish, to have one final revival to make things right. So, in the last episode, we had Satoru saving, I forget her name, from the fire, with the manager helping him out. And afterwards, she is being watched in the hospital, and her mum comes back to town to help her out, escape the guards watching her, so she can try and figure out what to do with Satoru. However, at the very end, he realizes, well, we find out that she was being followed by someone who called the police to their location, and that someone is the same person who killed Satoru's mother. So, I still reckon he should have just very drastically, with his cuffed hands, gone, You were the one who was at my apartment that night. Just in the middle of all the police, but people don't tend to think like me, especially in shows, so yeah. Anyway, let's get this started in 3, 2, 1, and go. I did also see the butterfly at the end of the last episode. So normally that, well, from what we've seen, that means an instant revival, but it seems it's going to be delayed. Unless he's reviving right now. Would have been funny if that didn't work. Seems he now is able to control it. Back at the museum? Yep. So he came back just before the birthday. You'd think if he's able to control it now, then you'd be able to just have as many do-overs from inside a prison cell. Or whatever. So it's not really his final? Especially since he can seemingly go back into periods where he was already reverted back into, which creates a question in of itself is, there are now 3 iterations of that exact same day. So the thing is, this seems to sort of be borrowing off of the Back to the Future time travel, with also Days of Future Past. I guess that's more just go with Days of Future Past because it uses the same mechanics. chuck the consciousness snip back, change things, you then get reverted into that new timeline. It's unsure as to whether the old timeline still exists or not, but basically his past, where he was already in this time, is not now being overridden by him and is just a new timeline. No clue. I never lent you a book. Did say he always was very perceptive. I'm just Satoru. Dumbass. It wasn't even saying what's in his head accidentally, dumbass. That was just a little kid. Got someone else now. Yeah, probably didn't realize he was that late. It's a weird response. And he's like, "What are you up to?" That works, I guess. The hell are you going to be able to do? And stopped. Hmm. You need the voice of reason. That's a weird question. If she doesn't go home, she can't be. So this is where the banner for this show comes from. Where it's Satoru and Keo sat in a similar looking place. Now to actually get she knows something's up. He fell asleep. Made it a day further. It's interesting that she still did. She didn't still call his mother. Eventually, all of them are going to be there. Oh, it's this game. Really? As I said, history seems to have a way of fixing itself. Look, they want us to think that that's the person there to murder her. My bet it's Satoru's mum. I don't. Or it could be Kaio's mum. I don't know. I am like 70% confident that it is not the person there who is responsible for everything. However, there's still that 30% where it could well be, because they have done some red herrings where it's actually the exact thing that it was seeming, so who knows? Obviously, people have already seen the show, but like, yeah, could well be a friendly figure. It was clearly an adult. Now, here is the issue. The idea to kidnap Ko happened after he intended to um take out her mother. So the getting the police to Yuki's house would not have been necessary in either scenario, because, well, no, yes, there is still the possibility that it is believed she's kidnapped, so Yuki would not be a suspect that night. However, with the way that he was initially running that plan, the police being over there and Kao's mother being pushed down that flight of stairs, those two don't cross over. The only way Yuki is not a suspect for the crimes that he is convicted of is for him to be seen the night that she disappears. So this ending scenario works with stopping Yuki from being a suspect. However, the initial one didn't. He could have done one or. Now, there is still the question of what was the mum's boyfriend doing that night? Because the first time we ran through these events, he was one of the ones that was shown in that ending. And Yeah, so it's a question of he caught up with her mum and was able to watch her movements. However, there's still that unknown aspect. It is good that he now has more people aware of the situation because, sure, he has the teacher and his mum, who the second time around were aware of the abuse. Or at least the mum highly suspects because of the attitude of Kao's mum when he asked for the whole can she go on the trip to the museum and everything. And she stopped him from being hit. Now, the teacher knew in the original timeline. So did Kenya. However, neither of them were able to do anything. The second time, Satoru and the teacher had a more involved actions towards it. A, because Satoru now knew, and B, because, well, he was actually doing things to stop it. And now he's gotten Kenya and what was it? Hiromi, I think it was. That was the one that he brought. There's also the question of who the teacher was calling. Yeah, Hiromi. So now he's got two more from the friend group who are aware that she is not at home. And yeah. So it seems it is good that there are now an extra two sets of eyes looking out for her. Sure, they're all kids, and well, they can't really do much that like adults can, but the adults weren't able to do much anyway, so who knows. But anyway, I guess we'll end this one here. I still really do enjoy this show, so I guess I'll catch you in the next one.